last night yet.
You
But
just let me know.
we're in there. What's up,
We're
brother?
live right now.
We're live right now.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what's up. We're doing this thing and it's gonna be fun. That's all I know.
Yep.
I
Never.
gotta put my phone I gotta put my phone face down. That's what I gotta do.
Dude, me too. I just put like my computer and my phone on do not disturb. I was like afraid that because like I'm recording my screen right now, and I was like super afraid that like fucking I don't know, my mom's text messages were gonna show up or something.
She would do that.
She
'Cause
would
she
do
is a
that.
good mom.
She would do that. Have you ever tried to make a podcast before?
Dude, me?
Yeah.
No. No, I thought about it.
I
I feel like
remember when I
everyone's
was
thought about it.
I remember when I was younger, I tried to do it multiple times with some friends.
Oh, you
And
did?
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I'm trying to
Like how
think.
young are we talking here?
Well, the I think the first time I tried, I was fucking like young. Like I think I was like 12 or something with some friends. Uh, but
That
I
is why that one didn't work.
that is why that one didn't work, and I was like super annoying, and I hated the sound of my voice. So I was like, this is gonna
Well,
go into the garbage bin.
I think most people still hate the sound of their voice. So,
That's also true. That is
like,
also
I'll see
true.
videos of myself talking, and I'm like, oh man, that's what I sound like. That's crazy,
I feel like teachers probably go through that a lot, especially when they record Zoom lectures and stuff.
dude. Yeah, I had to do that like during COVID times.
Do you ever have
It was like
students that like need to go online
you
sometimes? Or
you accidentally like say it again.
I said, did you
What
ever
did you say?
do you ever still have students that need to like go online for lecture?
No, they told us to not record them like ever again. I guess there were
That's
issues. Like it was
okay.
like flat out like, hey, don't
Just
record them.
don't do it.
Don't do it. Like
Interesting.
bad moves, bad call. So yeah, I don't know. That ended like beginning of 2021 school year, so like last August.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting. We still have like
I'm not mad about it.
some instructors doing that.
Like at the college level.
Yes, at the
Yeah.
college level.
No, I mean the worst part about it was one, I had no idea what my video and audio like sounded like or looked like because I don't know how to check it. Maybe I'm just a boomer, but like or in the thick of like, I have to do this class and then the next one you have 4 minutes. Like how am I going to do an audio check, in the 4 minutes?
Yeah.
So I would get like complaints of like, hey, like it's so echoey and I can't hear. I'm like, dang, like you missed
Don't
everything.
know what to
And then,
do about it.
what do you say? Like, oh, go back and watch it. Oh wait, well if you go back and watch it, it's still echoey. So yeah,
Yeah, that was the thing that sucked the most is the inconsistency between instructors. And it like didn't matter, at least at the college level, it didn't matter what age they were. Like some of the youngest teachers like just did not understand how to work Zoom, which was the craziest thing to me. And then like
I
some of the older
mean,
instructors would be like on top of it, nailing it.
I think if we would have just stuck with Google Meet and not allowed Zoom to like enter our consciousness so dang fast, dude, that should be a case study. Like how Zoom did that. So like, man, they
It's
were
pretty amazing to
executed
be
so.
honest.
I had never heard of them in my life. I had never heard of them in my life. And then, 2 weeks. I don't even know if it was that long. I heard the word Zoom and I was like, Zoom? What's that? Like Skype? Like what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Is that some like old legacy type thing? Like what about Google Meet? Like what's wrong with
It's al-
Google Meet?
it's
And they're
also
like, Zoom's
crazy.
so much better. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know, it feels the same.
It's crazy how quick Skype fell off too. Like Skype was the fucking leader.
Didn't Skype get acquired by Google
Did they?
or somebody? I don't know. I am out of my realm right now. I don't know. I
That's fair.
heard I heard that Skype got acquired by somebody, but I don't.
That's fair. I
Somebody,
also
yeah,
feel
I
like
would like
Skype may
a,
have
a
had a
good fact check on
security.
that.
I was gonna say I feel like Skype possibly had a security issue too.
Sounds like
So
something you would know about.
I just don't. Something I possibly heard. Maybe potentially. I don't have insider information.
If you do, just let me know.
So how you
Um,
been? How you been, buddy?
dude, I've been good. I've been busy, but I am never mad about being busy. So I have been good. A
That's
lot
what I
of things on the
realized.
plate, but they're all good things and they're all very fulfilling. So
Yeah,
I
that's
am
good to
not
hear.
mad. What about you?
Pretty much same. Pretty much exactly the same boat. I've had more on my plate this semester than previous semesters, and it's been awesome. I've been having a blast with like pretty much everything. And it's also been like good stuff. I've had like my plate loaded up with things that were just like, ah, man, just gotta check off the box. But uh, this semester, I feel
Just
like,
bureaucratic crap.
yeah, yeah, just like taking classes that I don't care about that are hard for no reason, and then it's like, not interesting. So I'm spending 60% of my life or 70% of my life focused on something that isn't interesting to me. But I would say like this semester is a whole lot more interesting, a whole lot more like like it's last semester, right? So I'm taking like capstone stuff. So a lot of it is in my court that I have to handle myself, which I think is
Yeah.
amazing.
I remember like the shift when I was in college of like gen ed, gen ed, gen ed. And I'm like going to meetings with professors. I'm like, hey, what's the minimum I can do? And they're like, no, like that's not the attitude you should have. And I'm like, I understand. And then like my last 2 years, I'm taking like straight, major specific courses. I fucking loved it. Like I was like, dude, I could do this for like a very long time because this is scratching an itch that I have wanted scratched for so long. Like that's what I wanted when I went to college, rather than oh you have to do this in this order in order to do this, and it's just a means to an end. Like no, I did not want a means to an end. Like yes, sure, that's the big macro, but I actually want to be enriched. Like I want to get something out of this.
Yeah.
And in my last, I'd say 2 years, I felt that way, and I was like, hell yeah, I could do grad school, I could do this, and then yeah, one, two, skip a few. I did not do grad school, but
Yeah,
regardless,
I was like ready when I went to college for like all the high school stuff to be over. You know what I mean? I was like, finally, I get to do things that are interesting to me. Nope, does not work that way.
no, I wish that would be more of a message to people like who are coming out of high school. Like, hey, it's gonna feel really similar in a different setting for the
Yeah,
next 2 semesters minimum, if not up to like 4 or 5.
yeah. Also, you don't have to. Like, you don't have to
Dude,
college.
I know, I know, I did, but most people I talk to, I'm like, well, why? Like, why are you going? It's always like, hey, I fucking hate this, and I'm like, yep. Why are you there? Like, oh well, so I can do this thing. Oh, like, well, you don't like need it. Like, you don't legally need that. You're not going to become a doctor with a music producing degree or whatever. You're not going to become a game developer with a fucking whatever. I don't know. You don't need it in order to get hired. Like if you
Yeah,
just build the connections and you go build something and you like go learn and then you're like, hey, look at this thing I built. I don't know if I was a hirer and a hiree was like, yo, look at this thing I built. And here's the evidence that I built it. And then here's like the inner workings of it. And I needed something like that built. I'd be like, dang. I wouldn't say, dang, that's nice. But where did you go to school? Did you get a college degree? Because I need to see that little slip of paper.
yeah. I feel like that's more the case now today than in the past too. Like, I feel like a lot of companies like don't care. Like, as long as you show up with like experience, like the experience is what matters. Um, you definitely need it for some things, but like,
Law,
yeah, law,
medicine,
being a doctor, yeah, medicine.
technically being a teacher, but these
I
are not the same classification of salary. But
a lot of engineering positions, but probably not all.
definitely not all. Well, this is not today, but my granddad was an engineer. He never graduated college. So,
Really? What kind of
yeah,
engineer?
he was really, really close. Don't quote me on anything, but he did things for fire trucks.
Mm,
I don't know what the specific title would be, but probably like mechanical engineer if I had to bet.
makes sense.
Yeah. So, like designing ladders and shit for the back and like how the little crane thingy works and all that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely don't need it.
No, no, you don't need it. All right. I have a story. I've been waiting to tell you this story.
I'm so
Okay.
excited.
Been waiting to tell you. I don't think you're gonna be like super like elated, but it is
Sure.
interesting. It is interesting. All right, I'm gonna set the scene for you. So yesterday, I was in this room right here doing a little tutoring session, and I was like I was like finishing up the tutoring session, and then we were on the phone actually, and I don't know if you remember. This was like yesterday, like this same time, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna like Kendall's parents are here. I'm gonna go downstairs and
Oh yeah, yeah.
say what's up to them. I was like, I'm sure got something's going on, but I don't know what because I like looked out the window, I saw their cars, and then I got a text. So I walk downstairs and I see both of them, her parents, and her mom had this like towels in her hand. She was like, "Hey, we got you some like dish towels," and I was like, "Oh, cool." They had little kitty cats on them, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And she was like, "You think that's cute?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think it's cute." Like, what's going on? I was so confused. And then she like hollers to Kendall. She was like, "Hey, come in the room." And I was like, "Oh, what is happening?" So I like turn around, and there she is, holding a little kitty cat. Dude, it's so small, so cute, cutest little kitty cat. It's like a gray and white cat, and I don't know if I said anything. I think I was like, whose cat is that?"
Wait, so you guys
And
have a
then Kendall
cat
was
now?
like, "Well, yeah, we do, dude." As of like 6 o'clock yesterday. So I've had one cat my whole life. It was really my parents' cat, and I mean, I was I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but I was like pretty close with her. I guess that's the right way to say it.
Yeah.
Like she would like anytime I'd come home from like a long weekend or something of doing all the crap we do, I would like put out a blanket. We'd put out, and she would like knead the blanket, and she would just hang out with us. And so yeah, so I had one cat. Was like, yeah, it was a special cat, but it's gonna take a really special cat, a special situation for me to get another one. I really like dogs. Not really a cat guy, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really cute. It's really chill, and the demeanor of this dog right here. This picture. Look at that shit. That's
Yes.
a sticker, dude. Yeah. So, dude, her demeanor is it's a girl cat. So similar to Layden's demeanor.
Ah, really?
So it's like, and I don't know. I told Kendall, I was like, maybe I'm just like jumping the gun, but I feel like we got really lucky with the demeanor of this cat. It's got a long backstory too. I don't know all the details, but basically, it like it was a traveling cat. It got up underneath someone's car who like Kendall's aunt knew or something, and it went all the way up to like a totally different city, quite a whiles away, and then came back within the next day to like a relative of hers work. And then it was just there all day. And then Kendall's mom went and picked it up, brought it here, and now we have a cat.
Wow. How
We
did
had
you
already bought all the stuff for a cat. Like we were gonna adopt one from the shelter.
Yeah.
So we went and got like a litter box and like food and all the things you would need. The what's it called? Like the actual kitty litter that you put in there, like all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting there for like I don't know, multiple months. So
Cuz
we
you
already had all the stuff.
you
So
were
it was
planning
fine.
on getting a cat?
We were gonna get one, and then we called like the shelter back after thinking about it for, dude, I don't know, like less than 12 hours, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that one's no, that one's gone." Like both the ones that you were looking at are gone already, and we were like, "Oh dang," so that was a little disappointing, but
What's her name?
yeah, I don't know.
No, okay.
Any votes are welcome. Any votes are welcome. We don't know. I've just been calling it Little Kitty Cat.
Little kitty. Nice.
Came off the streets, so that's its street name, Little
Yeah.
Kitty Cat.
Little asshole.
Little dude, no, he's not even an asshole. Like the only thing he did that was like assholeish was he like climbed me, or she, sorry, she climbed me, like
Yeah.
jumped up my leg, and but it wasn't like mean. It was like, hey, I want attention. Please give me attention. So
Aw.
slept like right up here on my pillow. So
That's so
yeah.
sweet. Oh my
By the way,
god.
dude, I got one of those purple pillows. I don't know if I told you that.
Ooh. How's that?
Yeah, so like Purple Mattress Company. I think, dude, this is the worst answer ever, but I think I like it. Like I'm pretty sure I like it.
You're really selling me.
I know, I know. I would be a bad salesman for Purple Mattress Company, so sorry, Purple. if any of your people are not listening, which you're definitely not. But um, yeah, I like it. And Kendall got one of the other types that's like more fluffy. So this
Yeah.
one I have is it literally looks like a fucking box. It is super square and like weird. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they have like this purple like silicone grid in them. It's like supposed to support. It feels super cool, and it stays the same temperature like all night. It doesn't get super hot, so I like that a lot.
I've been wanting to get one of those
Um,
like blankets that like regulate your temperature throughout the night to like
oh, like a
keep you
chili
cool.
pad?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, dude. I've been thinking about those forever. Only thing I've heard that's bad, or supposedly, I've never had one, but I've heard they're super loud, like super loud.
Oh,
Because like the water has to, it's water based, so the water has to circulate through that machine. So it probably sounds like a dang pool pump, you
that
know.
makes sense. Yeah, I didn't
So
really
speaking of
think about
which,
that.
no, I don't need to go there. Never mind.
I understand.
Yes.
Uh, well, in regards to your cat, one, I'm super excited to meet your cat, and
Dude, I
second of
can't
all,
wait.
I how fucking funny would it be if they showed you that towel? You're like, ew, what the fuck is that? Get that out of my face.
Ew, I hate cats, dude. I do not want them in my house. Like,
They'd be like, oh, okay, and like Kendall's behind you with a cat, and they're like,
she's like, no, 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 not right now.
I hate cats. They're the worst. Oh
Dude,
my god.
no, I don't. I feel like we know some people, some mutual acquaintances who would do that, but no. And not be joking. But anyway, dang.
God damn it.
Oh,
That's
by the
fucking
way, the
sick.
America flag sweater, old
Nice.
school,
I
keeping
like
it,
it.
repping it.
It looks like I got an all black fit right now, but this is actually like maroon. It's just really dark in my room.
It's maroon.
Yep. Can't
You
really
got me
tell.
fooled. Got
Got
me
you.
fooled.
This
You
hoodie's
did.
black though, so.
Wait, I, did you just say it was red?
No,
I thought
the
you just
hoodie
said.
is black. This shirt is
Oh,
maroon.
you just said hoodie. Okay, I got you. You
Yeah.
misspoke. You said
Oh.
hoodie.
Oh, I meant the shirt.
I got you. I understand now. I fully understand. Okay, that
All right.
was.
So you got a fucking article for us? I'm
Dude,
like
I have an article. Okay.
really ready
All
to see
right.
this.
Yeah, I got sent this. Kendall sent me this in the middle of the workday. I gotta share my screen. Looking like a boomer now. Okay. All right. Sharing my screen. You're gonna be seen twice or like three times or like a million times, like the
Hey.
infinite mirror thing.
Oh, really?
All right.
Oh.
Just for a moment.
Oh.
Just for a moment. Okay,
Okay, it
here
was
we
just
go.
three times.
All right. Oops. Okay. Here's our here it is, okay? Baby names that have been banned around the world.
Okay. What? Okay. Inside of
This
your
okay, so it's like baby names that are you're not allowed. Like it's illegal or highly suggested that you don't use these baby names. Okay, so we got to get past all the whatever. They have like an intro to the article. Who cares? I can't. I can't, dude. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on this. This is so ridiculous, dude. Here we go.
No way.
I was like reading through it, and I was like the third, that one's pretty. Like I thought that was pretty funny. Jesus Christ, I was like, that is. I mean, it's a good point. You know, we shouldn't be laughing about the third one.
Why is
Santa Claus.
it? Why is it just the number
Santa, dude, Santa Claus is the one that really got me.
3?
Santa Claus just destroyed my whole life. So, a little bit of backstory. The first time I was reading this, dude, I was in the classroom. Kids were taking a test, and I pulled up the article and I read through the first couple, and I got to Santa Claus. I was just like picturing myself having to be like, all right, Santa Claus. Oh, I can't
Oh
breathe.
my
I'm
god.
crying. Oh, Like this is actually like a good thing, probably that there's some bands, but like, are those it? Those
I
are the
just
only names that are banned. That-
Dude, I want to know. I want to know of the kids who were named Jesus Christ and the kids who were named Santa Claus. Like, what do they do when it got around Christmas time? Like, their names
Dude,
were everywhere, bro.
they were everywhere, like everywhere. So yeah, I don't know, but that is way too funny. There's a
It's like a
poll here. I guess that's
it's like a robot named this. Like, what the fuck?
I told you, bro. Oh, hold on, I'm moving my headphones around. I gotta hold on. It's
Pronounced Alvin, of
like
course.
I know, dude. They were really savage writing this article. Albin, of course. Why wouldn't you know that? Oh
Oh my
man, they said
god.
it was a pregnant expressionistic development that we see as an artistic creation. That sounds like it's part of a master's like thesis, like that they had to just like shit some words out. And those are the words that were like, how do
That
we
quote.
defend this right now? Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's like they had to like defend themselves to
Yeah.
somebody. I don't know, the Swedish court.
Yep. And isn't IKEA a Swedish company? Don't quote me, but
Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
right.
so I guess
Oh,
that's why
German? I thought they were
IKEA is
German.
I think they're Swedish. I think so.
Okay.
We can fact check it later.
Yeah.
Elvis, bro, so funny. The Germany ones aren't that funny. They might be funnier if we were like more versed on German history, but I know damn near nothing.
Yeah,
So
I don't know anything.
yeah. Let's see, Denmark. Oh, bro.
It's like
Ain't no way.
it's like
Anus,
it's
bro.
like a
No.
it's like a robot wrote this article.
I know. It's like, yeah,
Like
it's
it's
like one of those random word generators.
like if a human wrote this article, it would say like due to this event that happened in Denmark, nobody can name their kid this, but instead it was like here's a list of all the names you can't name a kid in Denmark and let's just print out the first 3 in this
Oh,
article.
for sure. For sure.
And it's
Pluto.
Anus,
I don't know
Pluto and
why
Monkey.
Pluto is not allowed. Pluto's a kind of cool name. That's pretty cool. Monkey, dude. No way, bro. I just can't. Like, these had to have happened, right? In order for
Yeah,
this to. Someone's name is Anus, bro.
that
Like,
sucks.
I hope they changed it like ASAP. Right when they turned 18 or
Imagine
whatever.
going to school with a kid named Anus. Like not even your name's Anus, just like your like peer is named Anus.
Dude, yeah, I can't. I can't. He would have to be homeschooled. No,
Like
no possible
roll call.
way. Not in the U.S. public school system. He could not make it happen.
Yeah,
Let's see. All right. Lucifer. Yeah, I like that. That's
that's
well.
it's kind of.
I like that it's banned. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like that it's banned.
You know what? I'd name that like.
Oh
Oh
my
man,
God, it's crazy.
Charlotte. Why
This was
Charlotte?
kind of
And Tom and
yeah. West
Jenny. These
Charlotte.
are all like
Dude, yeah.
genuine
Those
names.
are regular old names, man. Yeah. Let's see. Malaysia. Oh my God. Chow Tao, which relates to smelly head, bro.
What?
That's unfortunate. That's big. Oh, there we go. Dude, Zuckerberg is mad about this one, bro. You can't name your
Wait.
kid Facebook.
Oh my god,
Harry Potter,
dude. This is
RoboCop,
why
Rambo. That's a good dude. That'd be a powerful name to name a kid.
Rambo
Rambo.
would be
Like,
powerful.
dude, that kid he's gonna break
True.
some powerlifting world records or something.
True. Strongest
And
man
then
alive.
these make sense. New Zealand, King, Prince, Saint,
Yeah,
and
that
Lady.
checks out.
I guess that's
Oh
it.
my
That's the whole
god.
article. But dude, Santa Claus really just tore me up, man. I don't know. I don't know why, but
Man,
that one just,
today.com came out swinging.
dude, they were really going for it. And they said pronounced Albin, of
Well, now
course.
hold on. Go back down to the it's the
Where are we
United
going?
States one. So, okay, so it's illegal by the courts? So you can go to prison for naming
Yeah.
your kid
You
one of these
know,
names?
I wonder how that works. Like if you're like, no, I am going to name my kid this. Like, what do they do? Do they say, okay, but you're breaking the law and you can be tried in court for this? Or I wonder what that looks like. I'm
Yeah,
sure a lawyer could tell us.
I want to know what that
I feel
process
like
is
you can
like.
still do it. Like I feel like you could probably still do it. But then like immediately they're like, all right, you're going to court, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
get
probably
this
have to
name
like
changed.
defend yourself and for a
Anyone
reasonable
who was
price, I
named
think.
Santa Claus, go ahead and reach out to us. Let us
Yes,
know what your
please,
parents went through
Jesus.
with that one.
I,
Yeah.
I really
Please,
want to
Jesus
know.
Christ. Yeah, no, that one's banned
Please, Jesus
too, bro.
Christ, as well. I want to know. I want to know it all. And if you're the at symbol, really, just please let me know. I want to know
I
how
can't
you made a
believe, dude.
Twitter account.
The next one that's gonna be on here is the Elon Musk's kid name. That's what it's gonna be, bro.
Oh my God, X
With the
Ash
with the
A12 or something.
AE, yeah, with the AE symbol or whatever.
There's like
Yeah,
a really,
Archangel.
really iconic video of Elon Musk, like a reporter asking Elon Musk, "Hey, how's X Ash A12?" And Elon's like, "What?" And he's like, "X Ash A12." And he's like, "Oh, my kid." I thought
Dude,
that
that's
sounds
such
like
a
a
funny. I've seen
password.
that. I've seen that. We should vote on this poll real quick.
Should do a
By the way, the
survey.
options for this poll are trash. Like, what is this? What if I don't think someday some names nowadays are dumb, but I also want them to regulate baby names more?
Well, it
Like, I
looks
don't
like it's a
know.
sliding scale,
Oh,
so
that's
you
a good
don't
point.
have to.
Oh, bro, I can just. Hey, where's the thing? How about freedom, baby? You know what? Go for Santa Claus, bro.
Yeah, let's go for Santa Claus.
Oh no! All right, I
Oh,
gotta stop sharing my screen. Too many ads. They were like,
too
all
many
right.
things.
They
Oh my
thought that
God.
we were really in there like that. So
Wow.
there it is. There it is. Is my
Dude,
video working?
yeah, looks great.
You like that article?
That got me. Oh my
I
God.
thought you would enjoy that one.
When I saw the Santa Claus one, dude, that was pretty crazy. I wonder why three is
I don't know. It
what we
must be
do.
like the third. Like people were just kept naming their kid three because they were the third. A
Interesting.
lot of people go by Trace, right?
What? I have never like four like three.
Dude, yeah. So I went to high school with a kid who was a third. Like I can't remember his name to be honest. Hope he's not Anyway, I don't remember his name, but he went by like Trace or Tex or something like that. And it was like, oh, that's three, like it's meant for three. And then I just met someone recently who were like, oh, my name's so and so, but I go by Trace. And I was like, oh, you a third? So like I had already heard that before, and they were like, oh yeah, I am. I was like, okay, nice. So yeah, that is a thing.
That's pretty crazy. I've never heard that before.
It
What
is
if they're a
rather
second?
wild.
A
I don't
dose?
know. A deuce.
What's up? My name is Deuce.
My name is Deuce, baby. Oh, dude, that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like,
probably why that one's not very prevalent.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So if you
probably
have a
why.
kid, if you have a kid that's a second, dude, you drop the deuce. You
you
drop the
you
deuce.
definitely dropped a deuce and could potentially drop a trace,
Oh my God, you're right.
or he could drop a trace.
What even is a trace? I don't know what that is in bodily function world.
I don't know. Oh man, that's pretty crazy. And the at symbol too. I mean, forget about having social media if your name is the at symbol.
That's a good point.
It's game over.
It ain't gonna
At
happen.
unless they
No one's
got
ever gonna
like
find you.
unless they got the username like AT.
That's a good point. Hey, that's my initials.
That is your initials. AT.
Big brain.
Oh man. All right. What else we got on that list?
Dude, yeah, that article slapped. They got
That
a,
article's
I
pretty
don't
good.
know. I would say I'd give that toward the bottom. It got a little not great, so I'd give it like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
It
It's
almost
pretty.
made me pass out while I was laughing, so I think it went.
What
I
what
was
did you show it to your students?
no, I did not. I did not. I couldn't. Dude, it's too much. Too much ridiculousness.
If you're I mean you're a teacher. What would you do if like one of your students' name was Santa Claus? Or
Dude, I would think I would ask them like, hey, what do you want to be called? Like, because I definitely am not gonna call you Santa Claus all year. Like that ain't gonna happen.
or anus. There's probably like you probably would think you're getting trolled at first.
Oh, for sure. I definitely would think I was getting trolled. I'd be like, all right, for real, dude. Like, what's your name? It's like, no, it's really
It's
anus. Like,
anus.
you don't want to go by like a noose. anything other than anus.
A
Let's
noose.
just change the inflection somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. What interesting has happened this week, Sean?
What interesting.
I told a story. I got my cat story out of the way. So what's the most interesting thing? That's just
Well, the most interesting thing is I got COVID, I guess.
oh man, dude. Yeah. So we were gonna do this last week. We were gonna do this first one last week, and
Yeah.
then yeah, I texted you what that morning, and you were like, "Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. I got COVID." So yeah, tell
Yeah,
us about that.
it was not fun, but a whole lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie.
I did
Uh,
not expect you to say it was fun, so I
it
am
was
not
fun. It was a
surprised.
blast. Would do it again. If you have COVID, cough on me. Uh, no, it was like Thursday. No, Wednesday night rather. I was hanging out with my roommate, and that was the first time I noticed something was like weird. I went to the gym right before, and I was like on the rowing machine. Like I got on the. It was after it was. I was at the climbing gym, so I just got done climbing, and I wanted to like lift some weights and then do like some cardio or something. Um, and so I went to the rowing machine and I did that for like not that long. Like I did just like a 500-meter row or something like that to like warm up to lift some weights. And I was like 200 meters in and I was like really winded. I was like, "Ooh, what's going on here? That's really weird." And that was
Mm,
like the only hint of like me being sick. Everything else was like completely normal. And like
dang.
I got really winded and like coughed a little bit, and then it was like fine. So I was like, wow, that's really weird. Didn't think of anything of it, and then the next day I was like, woke up like super feverish, and like immediately got
Mm,
out of bed at like 7 in the morning, and I was like, I'm
like
gonna go get
fevers
tested.
and
Yeah,
lethargic and all. Dang.
yeah, it was not cool. And then yeah, I woke up early, and I was like, I could tell this fever's gonna get worse. I'm just gonna go get tested like right now, early as fuck, and then go back to bed when I get home, so I don't have to like wait in line and like get up later in the day when I'm like way more sick. Um, but the
Were you
timeline
more
was
sick
good.
later in the day?
Oh yeah, I got up to like a fever like a 102.5 or something like that.
It's pretty high. I mean, I bet you felt like total ass.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Uh, but the next day I had less fevers that were less intense, and then the day after that I was like it was like smooth sailing from then on out pretty
Yep.
much. A lot of coughing,
Dang.
and then it went away, and then now
The
I'm.
vitamins, baby.
That's right. I took a lot of vitamin C and zinc. Have you ever taken those liquid IVs? Have you ever had that?
I have not. The zinc I take is like a Now Foods L Opta Zinc. It's just in a capsule.
Yeah, I think yeah. The liquid IVs are really awesome. They just come in like a little packet, and you just like stir it in water, and it's like I can't remember what do they call it. I think they call it like cellular transport technology or something like that. That's what they like brand it on, but it's like got the right amount of electrolytes in order to get all the vitamins like into your system like super quick. I don't know how all of it works, but the idea is it's like an IV,
Sounds.
but it's something you drink. Um,
It's got me convinced.
it's pretty good. Like I would feel better like substantially like within a couple hours, and I just like slammed two of those a day, and definitely helped.
Nice. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, but now we're back at it.
You still have a
Movie,
cough? You still feel winded or no?
a tiny cough. That's like the only symptom that's left. Like I went um, climbing earlier, not today, but yesterday, and I felt like pretty much normal doing that. Like I wasn't like extra tired or anything. It's just like occasionally I'll just get a little bit of a cough, but that's it. So we're back in there, back into real
Back in
life.
there. Dude, you said you felt better like immediately. You ever think about like the power of the placebo effect? You ever think about that?
It's pretty powerful.
This is pretty powerful, man. Like just believing that something's gonna help you like can change your mindset so drastically. I think being a skeptic is good in some capacities, in some settings, but I think as long as there's like sound science behind something, if you like fully believe that it's gonna help you, I feel like it's like a positive like feedback loop. Like it helps you even more because your outlook is better.
I
you
mean,
know.
even think about things that aren't like medicine or sick related, like the Wim Hof breathing and stuff like that. Like, have you ever gone down that uh,
I have,
rabbit hole? I guess that's what I
yeah.
was gonna say. But yeah, it's like, dang, it's like just breathing, but has like improved lives of like so many people.
I
Super
think there's more
interesting.
to it. I think there's more to that one than the placebo effect, even. But that's definitely at play, I
Well,
think.
yes, but like I just mean generally speaking, like stuff along those lines of like even if it's not Wim Hof breathing, just like certain techniques, breathing techniques, or like certain rituals or something like that can make people
I
feel
mean, I feel like it changed my
way
life
better.
for sure.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the best way to like. That's the intro to like mindfulness.
yeah,
Is I'm just gonna choose to think about this one thing and just let everything else pass by or be disconnected from myself, basically. Because
and
myself is just this breath.
yeah,
Yeah,
and recognizing that like you as a person like have all the tools necessary to like
so true.
be in there. You don't need a
So
thing
true.
in order to be enlightened and
That's a good
less
point.
anxious.
You definitely don't need an app. Not hating
No,
on any meditation apps, but you definitely don't need an app.
you don't.
You just need some fucking silent time, some soul searching time, or a lack of soul searching time. I feel like if you search, you're not going to find it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and you need some discipline too.
that's so true. Oh, discipline's a weird one. Like, have you ever fallen into a trap where it's like you definitely know that in order to like better yourself in this moment, that you need to do a certain thing. Like an easy one that a lot of people can wrap their head around, I think, is like when you're anxious. When you're like borderline anxiety attack, and it's like everything in your whole torso is like tight, it's just tight, like stuck. And there's so much stuckness, and you're like, well, if I just, I don't know, do something to open up and like get some deep breaths that like slow me down and allow this area to relax. But then like there's so much resistance toward that thing, and it's like anxiety is this like loop. It's like a negative
Yeah,
feedback loop,
turns into
and
being
then
anxious about being anxious.
yeah, and then you're stuck in this loop. But you're like, but I know I can do that thing. And it's like right there, and you like try to reach for it, but you like can't reach it. And
Yeah,
then the moment you're able to reach it, then it's like everything dissolves,
and
and
it's
now you're
always,
back.
but like the reaching it is never trying. You know what I mean? It's like it's
That's the that's
actively
the
not trying.
that's what I was saying. If you're searching for it, you're probably not going to find it. Soul searching time. It's just
Right.
not going to happen. I think
Yeah.
everyone should fast.
Should fast.
Yeah.
This
I
fasting's
feel
pretty
like
powerful too, dude.
I feel like
Fasting and
all
meditation.
the I feel like all the right answers just happen to pop up whenever, because that's like a microcosm of meditation, right?
Yeah.
Choosing to let these things pass and not allow these thoughts to take over your brain. So it's like that's you training how to be mindful and let the thought of like, oh, I have to eat because it's 12 o'clock just pass.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like a week long fast. I'm just talking about like intermittent fasting.
Right. Do you also
Even
do
that,
do you still do like a 1 day a week, like 24-hour fast?
I don't. I did that for a long time. I forgot. Um, yeah, I had forgotten that I shared that with you actually. But no, I did it for a long time. It was awesome. I mean, I liked it a lot. I was dealing with like some like digestion issues then, I think, if I remember correctly. And I was like, dude, I gotta fix these. So I would like fast, and then it would feel like a reset and like a chill out. And then I could decide like, okay, I'm going to not eat this particular type of food this week, and then like see what happens. And then not eat this particular type of food and see what happens.
That makes sense.
So it was like a mental reset, and it just like felt good. It was a good restart to the week.
Makes sense. Kind of elimination diet kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just
sort of with like a 1 day fast in there. And I think then too, I was just like not necessarily intermittent fasting, like if we want to put like a tag term on it, but I was just like consciously pushing my first meal out.
Yeah.
Like I would just say, well, I mean, I could wait. I could wait another hour. I could wait another 2 hours. I could wait another 3 hours. And then sometimes that turns into like the, traditional like 16-hour fast, 8 hour eating window thing. Sometimes it'd be less, but I didn't feel like bad about it. I didn't feel like orthorexic or whatever they say about it because, oh, I'm doing this fast later in the week. I
Yeah.
felt like I was like making up for it or whatever.
Yeah, I used to do the very strict, like, stop at 8 o'clock, start eating at noon or like 2 p.m. Fasting regime, but I don't do that anymore. But since then, it's been like, you know, whenever I am hungry in the morning, I have just that question in my head of just like, but how hungry are you? Like, do you really need to eat right now?
It's powerful, man.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
So it's like I end up intermittent fasting without having to think about it, and it
Yeah.
allows me to like listen to my body more. I feel like.
Do you feel like being able to like make that decision and be mindful and actually choose what to do there has like bled into other things? Like you kind of trained that skill in that area, and it sounds like you're like pretty much like a master of it, right?
Yeah.
So you're a master of like deciding if you need to eat that first meal because of intermittent fasting. You feel like you've been able to like apply that to other facets.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely a lot. Like I feel like fitness is one for sure, especially if you're like doing I don't know, like something that's like cardio intensive maybe, where it's like you're tired, but like do you have to stop now? You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Or like our marching drumline activity. It's just like being in the rep for long periods of time.
It is. It
Of just
is.
like I remember when I was younger in the activity, like checking out super easily, but now like it takes a lot for me to check out and being able to like
Yeah.
check in with myself and being like, do you have to do, you know, you got like, do one more rep. How many reps can you do? How many reps can you do? Really? Like that kind of
Probably
thing.
probably a lot. I mean, the answer
Probably
is
a lot.
probably like a lot.
Yeah.
What's gonna break first? I doubt it's your calf muscle, right? That's probably not the thing that's gonna break first. And if it is, man, you gotta eat some better food,
Yeah.
drink some better water or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's probably your brain,
Yeah.
your will to do the thing will probably break before your ankle does.
Yeah.
Like doesn't that sounds ridiculous? Like when you say it out loud, but
Mainly
like
because
those are
my
the
ankle
irrational
actually
thoughts,
broke, but
dude. I mean, my foot was busted up too 1 year. I feel you, but yeah,
oh, I
my
forgot
foot.
about that.
That
Like you
thing,
had
dude, it was so
stress
bad.
fracture on your foot or something.
It hurt so bad. Yeah.
Forgot about
Oh
that.
man, that was like another one that forced me to be able to choose what to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Gotta be able to.
this is very easy to like pull my attention right now, and it is my mission. It is my thing I have to do. This is the hurdle I have to jump right now, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump that hurdle. So yeah, it's definitely painful.
Yes. People need to, like, the general, like, everybody, I wish, was able to sit down and, like, meditate or, like, motivate them. Like, I have a lot of friends that I, like, motivate to meditate. Like, I want them to meditate, but then it's like, I tried it and it doesn't work for me. And it's like,
Well, you
you
don't
did
work
it
for it.
once, like,
Let's restructure the sentence. Flip it
yeah,
around. You didn't work for it, so
yeah.
it just didn't happen. So also, I get worried that the first type of meditation people do is like sitting there and doing nothing, or trying to do nothing, or trying to like think about nothing is what I hear a lot.
That's
Well,
yeah,
I can't think about nothing. I'm like, yeah, no, of course you can't. Like that's not a thing.
yeah.
Um, sure, having a clear head and being able to decide what to focus on, yes, that is what we're training. But like, I can't think about nothing. That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if like a passive, like sitting there doing nothing is the best first meditation. I feel like the best first meditation is a something movement based. Excuse me.
Yoga.
Maybe. I mean, it was hard for me to get into yoga because like there's a certain community around it oftentimes that's like I don't know, it almost feels like elitist. Like I don't know. Like if you look a certain way, you're relegated to the back of the classroom. And if you're like a certain weight, you are relegated to the back of the classroom. Maybe that's just what people do. Like people fall into those roles by themselves, and it's because of negative self-talk. I don't know, but I mean, I enjoyed most of the yoga sessions I was ever in. But I did oftentimes get like some kind of vibe of like, how like genuine is this?
That's a good point. I never really thought about it that way, but I definitely like reflecting on it. See what you mean? Because I took a class for the whole semester, and it's like even though it was like an actual like it was a class, like for a school. Um, Even that like had similar vibes to what you're describing, like with like just students, um,
Yep.
which is pretty interesting. But
Something movement based, I think, is good though.
yeah,
It can even be like lifting weights because I feel like most people who lift weights are, they heard that it's a good idea or they want to like get swole, but then if there's no intention behind like the movement you are engaging in, probably not going to get all that much out of it. And then same thing with like strength based exercises.
yeah,
Like if you don't know exactly how to breathe the right way and do this technique at the right time and like be able to keep those thoughts and like keep a particular body form under like a massive load. Of course, that would take probably multiple months to get to where you're actually under a max load for your strength level. But like being able to hold a particular shape or position under a max load, I would argue that that is definitely a form of meditation.
yeah. Especially when you can like really connect uh, in your mind with like the muscle group that's actually being engaged, and like really
Like
engage
from
that
a
muscle.
bodybuilding standpoint.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That for sure, like 100%. Like feel like when I'm lifting weights and I have that, what do they call it? The muscle body connection or something like that.
Mind muscle connection.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Um,
what Kai Green talks about. If anyone knows Kai Green, Kai Green he was a professional bodybuilder for the long. He was actually in Stranger Things. That's how a lot
he
of people know.
was.
He's the huge, just unbelievably huge beast in Stranger Things. I don't know if he had like a single appearance or a lot of appearances, but I know he was in there.
Yeah.
But he was a professional bodybuilder. Anyway, he makes all this kind of like YouTube content, and yeah, it's like probably every video, mind muscle connection. He's talking about it. It's like a meme now.
Yeah. I mean, it's in a way it's pretty legit, right? Like being able to like picture the muscle that's being engaged whenever you're doing a particular movement, or like how the muscle is moving in a particular movement, like actually helps with, I feel like, engaging it correctly and making it work.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. Love it.
Very good.
Very good.
Goddamn.
Very good. No one ever did it better. Best who've ever done it.
Santa Claus,
Oh my God. Santa Claus.
the best name.
Love it. Want to talk about drums at all, or you want to wrap it up?
Uh, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Let's
Do
talk
it.
drums next time.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty hungry, so I had a little sneaky snack before this, but pretty hungry.
Nice. What do you
What
what
you
do
about to
you
eat? No, 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 no. What are you about to eat?
damn it, you
You're
beat me
too
to it.
kind.
Probably some chicken, rice, and broccoli.
Um, Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I have a bunch of
How are you gonna cook the chicken?
in the
Everyone
oven.
needs to know. No, okay.
We're just gonna bake it.
I kind of figured that out. But I guess you could do it on the stovetop. But anyway,
You definitely could.
I'm just being a dick. Yeah,
What are
I
you
don't know what I'm
having?
gonna eat. I have no idea. I have a guess, and my guess is some stir fry, some like like broccoli and orange
Nice.
bell pepper and water chestnuts and
I haven't
baby
made
corn,
stir fry in a minute. I should do that.
maybe some chicken. Dude, it's so good. So good. It is very filling though. Every time my eyes are hungrier than my stomach.
It's good.
And I'm like,
Well, it's good
geez,
that
this
it's
is
filling, unless
it's good
it's
that it's filling.
bad, filling in a bad way,
No, no,
I
it's good. I
guess.
mean, I like it. I like it. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. It's not like bloat. It's like flat out. It just like expands.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I can't see down in my stomach. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
That sounds right.
Yes, it
All right.
does sound scientifically accurate.
Sick.
All right, dude.
Well,
Well, I enjoyed this.
yeah, this was fun.
Yes.
Uh,
Same time next week.
yes,
Let's
let's
do
make it
it.
happen, for
All
sure.
right, dog.
Thanks for listening. Who
Yes.
all is listening?
Yeah, we'll
At
see.
next
Maybe
week,
just like,
hopefully next week we're live, right?
dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. That'll bring a new element.
Yeah. Exactly.
We'll see.
I
If
like
we
it.
love this, then maybe we'll just do this. But if we don't
Yeah,
love
that's
it, maybe
true.
we'll go live. We'll have to mess with it. See what
I
we
think
think.
what's nice about the live element too is if we have people, especially in the beginning, people that we know watching us that are like typing shit in the chat
That'd be great.
that that's very like feed us things to say and talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, send us an article about baby names.
Yeah, I was gonna say more baby name
Yeah,
articles. Can't
dude.
wait till next year.
Yes. I know, right? Can't wait. 2021 worst baby names.
Yes.
Oh
All
wait,
right.
Jesus, 2022.
Hey, yo, 2023.
Hmm, we're just gonna end it here.
All right.
Looks like I need to eat some food. All
Yes.
right, dude.
All
Have an
right.
amazing night. I
Yes.
appreciated this and I enjoyed it.
Me too. Love you, man.
Love you. Peace.